Hi everyone, I am Rajesh Kumar. I am having close to 16 plus years of experience in DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. I have worked with more than 12 software organizations around the globe. I would like to introduce you all a DevOps School's flagship certification program in DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. This program will get started in the weekends, so get enrolled. Please contact us on the phone number given on the screen, and in fact you can email us on the contact@DevOpsSchool.com.
Rajesh,
Yeah.
if you say versioning, what does it mean? Does it mean storing or something?
Versioning means very simple thing I just said. I'll put it in a more simpler way. See, you modify the files, some files in C drive today. You modify it tomorrow. You modify day after tomorrow. You modify again next day of that. So you keep modifying the files. But now I'll say, hey, whenever you modify, take a snapshot of it. So in future, when I say I want that particular day of the code, you should give me. So that's called versioning.
So then it looks like something like a backup.
Daily backup, but with only one tool, not different. Daily backup, or here, see, backup means not daily, I would say, whenever you want. The moment you commit, you take a version of the file from that current snapshot.
Okay. Okay. Another question. This can you go to the diagram?
Yeah.
This working directory, staging directory, a staging area, and then the repo. They are all locally on your laptop.
I think you have answer here only, you see. Correct? .git, I just now showed you, right? This is the one. Everything is local.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so now next questions you will ask me. Okay, then how do I share my code with other people? I'm adding a file, I'm deleting a file. I'll show the deleting scenarios also. Modifying the files. Lots of things I'm doing. Okay, lots of things I'm doing. So how can I share my code with others? So let me ask Linux actually, Linus Torvald. And when I asked Linus Torvald, I said, hey, I have a version in my repository, 1 version, 2 version, 3 version, 4 version, 5 version, and I want to share to my colleague. Okay, so how do I share that code? Then Linus said, very simple statement, between any two repository, here also repo, here also repo, here also repo. So between the two repository, you can sync the versions object. That means which object? Here, remember this object. This is a version of code. This is a repo, remember repo. So I can sync. I repeat, please mind my keyword. I said sync. So there's one repo and there's one repo, and here I can sync this object. But how? Between the two machines. So Linus Torvald said there is one protocol which we allow using SSH, and there is another protocol which we allow HTTP. Okay, HTTP protocol and SSH protocol. So that means if you want to share your object, version object, to the different repository in the different machine, you can use IP address and path. For example, the SSH address will be like username Rajesh. What is IP address? Something like this. And path where exactly? C drive, and Raju, something like this. This repository, something like this. Okay. So if I have access to this path, then I can send my object, and that operation, when I send that object, that operation we call it a push. Using HTTP, that means it'll be like this, like this, kind of. So you have to install a HTTP server, actually Apache or Nginx or something like this. So you push this. So when you send that, it's called push. When this guy pull it using the same protocol, means receive it on request, that's called pull. So Linus Torvalds said in a very simple statement, please hear me out, how to share the code between other people. So Linux said between the two repository, anyone can do the push and pull. The protocol which is allowed by the Git is SSH and HTTP. So this statement is clear for everyone. Push pull, push pull, push pull.
You said the protocol is SSH and then
HTTP protocol.
STP.
HTTP, the one which you are using browsing the website. And
okay.
yeah. SSH protocol and HTTP protocol, any two repository can sync, pull and push against each other. Any, I said any, A and Y, provided you are having on the internet network. Understood, all of you so far? Hello?
Yes.
Now the problem here is, let's say you have a team of 100 people. Think about it, simple problem. If you have a team of 100 people, then are you going to push pull 99 people? Your source code? It'll be nightmare, right? More than the writing a code or testing the product or deploying the product, you will keep doing the whole day push pull 99 people, correct?
Yes.
That's a nightmare actually. Then what we will do? Then we come up with a solution. What solution? Then we said, hey, let's do one thing. Let's not push and pull against each other. Let's create one more repository. That repository will create in the machine which is owned by entire company. Okay, entire company. And let's not do the push pull against each other. That's like a too much. Let's do the push pull against the repo which is owned by team, and then we can call it teams repo or master repo. See, mind it, I'm not saying server. I never said server. I said one more repo, but that will be owned by the team, and that you can call it a central repo or team repo or something like that. So this concept is good, right? What do you think? What do you think?
Yep.
Okay. That is where, this is the good perfect solution. We'll have one central repo owned by team, and everyone will do the push and pull of their code. And basically what you are doing, please mind it, I am saying syncing the repo. Push and pull means sync. Whatever you have here, whatever you have here, you will sync to here using the push pull. Whatever you extra you have, push it. Here you have it, pull it, here you have it. If you are doing the push and pull on time, that means all the repos whatever the version of the source code, it will be in a sync manner. That means if you want someone else's code, pull it. If you want to send your code, push it. So this model is okay. But suddenly what happened, you know? Suddenly what happened? Jamil came and said, I'm not happy with this stuff. So team asked Jamil, what do you want? Then I said, I'm not happy with this because I want UI on top of it. UI, user interface, on this top of it. Then Linus Torvalds said, no plan for it. Sorry, not entertained. This request is not entertained. Then suddenly Peter came and said, hey, I need something like a Jira kind of software, which we learned, right? Issue management tool. I want on top of it. Linus Torvalds said no. Then Manish came and said, I need the Confluence like a software, like a wiki on the top of it. Then Linus said, no, we don't have any plan to add any such feature. Then Shiva came and said, hey, I'm the CTO of your company and I need a role-based access. Role-based access means I cannot give everyone access to everyone, every access to everyone. So I need to define the role-based access on the central repo. Linus said no. Some of the admin guy came, okay, and they said, hey, I need a place, this place, I don't want to manage only one remote repo. I want to manage multiple remote repo. Multiple. And Linus said, no, we don't have any plan to add any of this feature which you want. So what I'm trying to tell you here is, when people started working on the Git, then lots of demand has come up from the development team or admin team or CTO or CEO or whatever it is, to add a new feature. And every time Linus Torvalds declined that request. Why? Because he said, hey, my primary work is to develop a Linux kernel, and whatever we wanted to do, the versioning and all sort of things, and whatever the capability we were needed, I have it, and we are happy working with the command line. And whatever the fancy things which you are looking for it, we don't have any plan to add it. So did you understand the problems of the Git? See, every developers love the Git, but enterprise, when I look at the enterprise level, they are not very comfortable with the Git because of lots of limitation as such, which I said. Are you understanding, all of you?
Yeah.
That is where, you know, many startup came and they said, hey, no problem. Which is startup? GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket, Gerrit, AWS, Azure, Google Cloud. All this company came and said, hey, no problem. Linus Torvalds is not providing you that feature, no problem. I will provide that feature to you, but you have to pay a little bit of money to me. Then enterprise and company said, yeah, okay, no problem. So now you see that GitHub is the one tool which I'm teaching you right now. So here GitHub, you get a UI, issue tracking, wiki integration, role-based access control, integration with the tens of tools, whatever you want, ability to manage thousands of repository, everything you can get on GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket, Gerrit, AWS repo, Azure repo. AWS, I forgot the service name. Anyone remember the service name? What was that? Anyone remember the service name which was offering that feature?
If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.